So starting from exactly the same point where we left in the last movie, I would like to go to the file menu and create a new project. And you can call it anything. I would like to create a single view application named as a 3D app. Okay, although it's not a 3D app, still I would like to go with that, save it on my desktop. Again, creating a Git repository won't hurt, but this project is not much worth about it. Okay. Good so far, and I would like to go directly onto my main storyboard, and it's going to take a little time while indexing, not much of that. Just give it a few seconds. Get rid of this guy, and what I can have here is, this is my app, bringing out here, and I would like to go on this icon, and I can drag it a bit. And I would like to place a couple of things like label. I will not be worried about where I'm placing. I'll be just placing somewhere out there in the app. And then I would like to have a button. I'm just randomly guessing anything. So button is there. And I would also like to have a view. And this is going to be simply a progress view, or can be simply just a view. So I'm looking for a view. Here is our view. And dragging it a bit. And inside the view, I would like to have a label. I'm just messing it around to show you some things on the screen, and a button as well. Okay, nothing. I was not at all worried about the things. I would switch it to the iPhone 5 because my simulator is actually running on the iPhone 5. So I'll run this application. It's building up and nothing is there. I'll just run the application on iPhone 5. Obviously, it will look like a bizarre on the screen, but still I can be not too much worried about that. So button is clickable and all of that. I'll keep that running. Go on to the background mode, and you can see there are a lot of options. Now, right now we are in the debug mode. So I'll click on this icon. This is a small one just that says debug view hierarchy, and I'll click on that. And it is going to take a time. Now I would like to get rid of all these guys like on the left, right, and the bottom so that I get a little bit of room. So notice that this is actually just looks like an iPhone, but it isn't. It is a good thing to have in your mind, because when you are building up applications which have a huge hierarchies and a lot of interfaces, lot of screen, this is a view where you can touch around. Now just simply click on that and you can see that this application can turn around, can give you a look that which icon is being loaded up at first or which is being loaded up at the second. I can drag this guy a little bit to show you that yes, this can really go really wide onto the back level and onto the very wide level. I'll look at like just like that, rotate it a little bit so that I can give you an idea. And notice this line is again really important. Now what you can say that which application or which frame is loading up first. So I can see that first of all there is nothing. Then after that the UI window comes up, and I would like to move it a little bit, guy. It's not moving. Just now you can see now. This is, if I click on that, you can notice that first there was a 3D app interface, the background. And after that, there is this UI window that I was talking about. This is nothing but a transparent layer. After that, the view loads up. And once I'm onto the view, I'll click it a little bit. Now notice the labels are coming up. Now, what is this guy? Now, this is a button. What you can see that now here, that button itself is being made up of a box, and inside the box, there is a label. Let me prove that point. And here you can see that now this is a button, but this button is actually a label. And this is actually the UI button made up of two parts, the button interface as well as the label. And there is your label, there is a view, and inside the view, there is a label, and there is a button which hasn't got the label yet. So if I click on that a little bit, notice there is a label again. So this is again a very interesting view, very marvelous approach to approach your application, how it is being built up. You can have a 3D view, how much you like it at the background, foreground, and really a nice application view. You can play it around, quite a fun way to do so. But again, depends on a lot of things you can do. So I would recommend all of you to at least have a look about what are the things I'm doing out here and all of these, so I can play it around and all of these things. Again, a great way to explore the hierarchy of your app. Now again, it is not at all a 3D app. It is going to look you something like this, but we can mess it around. So go ahead, play it around. It's quite a fun way to do it at the first. Later on, it's quite a useful way to analyze your app.